Turn 33. Research in construction has been completed. This was construction 5, next is construction 6, that will unlock higher level items. There are even higher level items at construction 8, but I usually don't get those. It's not really worth it. Sakura has cast arcane probing and nothing was found. And there was a battle between Jotunheim and what's their name again? Nazca. Jotunheim and Nazca in Behemoth's Rest. Let's have a look at that battle. So as you can see, Jotunheim is attacking with a grand total of 5 dudes against all of us. They're pretty powerful dudes, but still, there's 5 of them. This is what Jotunheim has been doing this entire game, and it has not been working out for them. Alright. Then we attacked Pangea in Pustina. Let's have a look at how that turned out. This Bakemono sorcerer doesn't want to use his free fire gem on flaming arrows. That would be a waste of a gem. So we take this province of Pangea. Then there was a battle in Transibor where we're attacking some independents. Similar formation. Unfortunately, there has been some Bakemono attrition on this army, so don't cover the entire front line. Against these kind of fights, it's still fighting. Barbarian chieftain managed to one hit against this guy, who lost an arm, apparently. I mean, I I like my dieback kimono, but they're not that fast. So another easy one. And then one of our scouts was discovered and ran away and died. So that's all the battles. There was an unexpected event in Whitewater. Very ill omen was seen and rumors of it has spread to the entire province. So a lot of unrest and misfortune. An unexpected event in Volcan. A hurricane. A bunch of people died. A bunch of unrest. And an unexpected event in Bandit Hills. 2 Earth Gems, which is pretty much all we care about. So, the reason I'm attacking Pangea is that I can just make a beeline for this throne with this army. Meanwhile, an army from here, consisting of Toshiba and a bunch of archers, are making a beeline for this throne. I considered going for this one, but I have it surrounded, so I can take that one later on. I think it would be important to take this one and also this one with the other army before Nazca can get there. Because if I then later on take this one before Nazca kills Jotunheim completely, I will take all the thrones without even having to fight Nazca. Which would be good. I really want to fight Nazca. They can be really strong. I don't think they will be very strong under the AI, but if you can win without a fight, why not? Moreover, I'm preparing to invade Abyssia, because Abyssia controls this throne. I need all the thrones to win, so I'm going to have to fight them at some point. And the way I see it, I'm a lot stronger than Abyssia, but Abyssia is the biggest problem before I win. So I should just get ready for that. In order to do so, I have a bunch of these Tsuchindoi equipped with dragon helmets, which should mean that the fire effects from the Abyssians don't do much. That is of course no guarantee that they will stand against Abyssian infantry, because Abyssian infantry is strong even without the fire effect. But I'm just gonna attempt it, and then I'm gonna back them up with armies. In order to do so, I've switched recruitment to dieback kimono with katanas instead of dieback kimonos with bows, because I expect that these 14 pierce damage longbows aren't going to be much use against Abyssian infantry. And these Nodachi do 26 damage and these do 28. So I believe I'll be better with these guys. Then I have started the recruitment of another Bakemono sorcerer here, because I had the money for it, and Bakemono sorcerers are a lot more useful in battle than Bakemono shamans. I am sending Hiroshi, the Bakemono shaman, over to Volcan, because I have been gathering up a lot of these ghosts in Volcan. Now, the way I see it, these ghosts are probably going to be completely useless against Abyssia, because the fire will just burn them down. But they might be of some limited use against Jotunheim. So I'm just going to grab them all and probably park them here in the Caves of Mira, where I'm also building a fortress. And then when the time comes to attack Jotunheim, I can use those ghosts to, well, basically to occupy a bunch of giants, because the ghosts are ethereal, so 75% of the time the giants attack will do nothing against them. Meanwhile, my troops can shoot the giants. Yeah, these two, Shinuyama also moving with the army. They can probably tie up whatever we're fighting here. Now, last turn we had a failed assassination on a wizard here. Therefore I'm training two new Nopera bows to do the assassinating. And then, let's see, over here I am forging two amulets of the dead, so that the Nopera bow can summon skeletons. Hopefully that will mean that the assassinations go better, because if I can assassinate everything I can just take the province, but even if I can just assassinate whatever wizards are there, invading with an army will be a lot easier than with the wizards standing behind all these deer tribe warriors hurling whatever fireballs or skeletons into my direction. Moreover, I am creating some more coral blades and a flask of holy water. Flasks of holy water are always nice for Pokemon sorcerers and also for white mages. Although at this time I only have one white mage, Tsune, and Tsune unfortunately is mute, which is why I have taken the recuperation bless. White mages are upkeep free. If I can make them recuperate later with a ring of returning, they will probably never die. It's possible, but it's just very unlikely. And Pretender Hirohito at the same time is now forging an amulet of anti-magic, because some of my strongest units, like these white mages, and some of my summons are either undead or demons. And there are spells in the game that can just outright delete an undead or demon unit, but these spells have to get past your magic resistance. Now, the white mage already has 16 magic resistance, 17 in neutral skills. But with the amulet this will go to 20. Usually magic resistance negate spells have a penetration of 12. 12 against 20 is a very small chance, so I'm willing to take that chance. Which this is my thinking on it, and I didn't really have anything better for my Pretender to do at the moment. At construction 6 he will, but that's 2 turns out still. So right now I'm just gonna make an amulet of anti-magic, because it will probably come in handy. About research, so construction 6 is 2 turns out. After that I'm going straight for alteration 7, which will give me some handy combat spells. And it will also at alteration 5 give me the ability to cast more oak for 10 gems a turn. Which I can then use to, for instance, summon more of these kitsunes, which will give me access to more astral and possibly also air. Alright, that is it for turn 33. See you in turn 34. Turn 34. Sakura cast Arcane Probing again. No magic sounds found. Fukushima. Search these caves. Nothing found either. Mako has searched the caves as well. Nothing there. Jotunheim declared for Sete the teams go to beat their new prophet. Previous one probably died. A limping unit became crippled. Not really a big deal. And then there was a battle in Swanda. This is the throne. few units. Not on the board. It seems like these wizards, well, they summoned a few to get to the line. And then my units run out of ammo. I'll charge forward. As we all well know by now, these guys are actually better in melee than they are ranged. Alright, so that's the throne done. Then Nazca attacks Jotunheim. See these swamps over here? Oh, this must be their pretender. So 1 morale, 2 strength and 3 affliction resistance. Tramples. 100 hit points. Mediocre protection though. Yeah, I think I could fight this easily actually. Possibly won't have to, but if it comes to that, it won't be a big concern. Okay, so then we attack Pangea and Mag. Obviously the standard scenario because Pangea is so much for Pangea. Unexpected event in Shinuyama. 20 extra income. That's actually good because this is permanent. Shinuyama will now produce 20 extra money until the end of the game. So that adds up. One of our scouts was discovered and got horribly murdered. And the troops in Mag are starting to starve, so this is not a place where we want to stick around. Possibly because it's winter doesn't help. The dead skills aren't helping either. And well, there's just not a lot of people living here, so not a lot of food. Anyway, we're moving on to Latia anyway, so not a big concern. Anything else? No, that's the last message. Okay. So, in preparation for the war with Abyssia, I am creating some extra Shutsundoi. I have already... Where's the equipment tab? Oh, here, yes. I've already created some equipment for them. And I'm making more. So that way we can just send these small raiding parties into Abyssia, and even if we don't do well in straight up fights, which will probably go fine, but just in case, I will still completely mess up their economy with all these Shutsundoi running around. I am building a fortress on this throne, so that if Nazca for some reason decides to declare war on me, they can't just grab the throne, they will have to siege the fort and I'll have some turns to react. And this army is still moving towards this throne. And the assassins that I created are moving to this one to at least take care of the wizards, but hopefully just get rid of everyone. Then I have this sorcerer and this sorcerer looking for magic sites, because more gems is always better. Yeah, I think the plan is kind of take this throne and then loop back down. Take that one. And then take out Abyssia. And next turn we're gonna have construction 6, which is gonna get very interesting very soon. Alright, that's it for turn 34. See you in turn 35. Alright, turn 35. The researching construction is finally complete. This gives me access to some pretty powerful items actually. And the next thing to be researched is alteration, which immediately goes to level 4. And now we're researching 5. Sakura has cast arcane probing again. Unfortunately nothing found. Kinsada find 3 magic sites in Deep Mount. This is why you want to be searching everywhere. Sometimes you get lucky like this. And this will give us a lot of gems. I'll show off the sites later on. Shumon found a magic site in Karnak, smaller stone, even more gems. Abyssia declared a new prophet. Probably had a dead prophet as well then. A crippled unit died. And there was a battle in Aletia. Let's have a look at that. So this is the throne. What? The flaming arrows have managed to set an ice elemental on fire. How does that work? Look, he's burning. How does that work? Make it to the line and then they just get hit by so many arrows that they evaporate. That's being spammed forward. Not that they would be much use, but... So here we go. The fire elemental did still manage to burn a few of my traps. So yes, that takes care of that throne. And the important thing, of course, is that we got there before Nazca did, so we don't have to fight them over that one at least. There was a battle in Troll Canyons where Jotunheim attacks Nazca again. Let's see how they do this time. See, this time they're bringing an actual army. Also, these conditions are because these guys have ice protection, which just means that every level of gold gives them an extra protection. This team's guard is having none of it. I need Ethereal for some reason. How did he get Ethereal? A good body. I don't know. I guess somebody else has Maybe you? Yeah, probably you. Okay, so we're back all the way. Try to jump to their back line, and then they mark it again. Jotunheim actually... Shut up. Jotunheim actually achieved something for a change. Interesting. Then one scout was discovered here and murdered. A scout was discovered here and murdered. And a scout was discovered here but managed to run away. Maybe we can get a look at their blessing, but of course I don't actually remember what they have. If they are willing to cast a blessing. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Fishing infantry, lava warrior. 2 morale, all fear and recuperation. Okay, so these are both morale based abilities. So if I'm going to fight that, I need something with high morale. And our patrolling troops in Sronda have killed 12 brigands. Yeah, I put this army on patrol while I started the fort because didn't really have much other things to do with them. Okay, so the magic sites we found. A lantern forest, which is a fire nature site. Quite nice. Iron cliff. 1 earth gem. And the glowing hill, which let us recruit troops that... I don't even know if you can recruit these with any nation. Maybe Eru still has them, but the way I see it, these are actually early age troops. And they're quite good. They are basically humans, like all human stat line, but +2 on everything. The downside is that a human will cost you 10 gold and these guys will cost you 35 gold, so not really worth building a fort on it and building these troops. Definitely not against the opponents I'm dealing with right now. But, I mean, stealthy, glamour, sacred. Iron vulnerability really sucks, but forest survival is also okay. Dark vision. If I was playing another nation with a bigger blast against another opponent, I would be quite happy to recruit these, I think. And here we found Smolderstone, which is just 1 fire gem, but we have a very nice gem income by now. And with research going as it does, I will probably have researched Mother Oak quite soon. Because this is 689 left, and at level 5 you can cast Mother Oak for 50 nature gems. So I should switch a few mages over to research, and then I'll be able to cast Mother Oak with the Pretender next turn, which will give me a lot of free nature gems, which will then go into more summons and more items. Alright, so in here is a throne with, if I recall correctly, 4 wizards and a whole lot of nonsense. So what I'm doing here is the advanced standard formation basically, so block in the middle, a line here, a thin line here, which the skeletons can pour through, skeleton summoners, lots of undisciplined small archers, and here a line. This should be a double line. Yeah, double line of these guys. Pokemon show. The idea is that I'm fighting those, but it is possible that Nazca will attack the place at the same time, and then I'm also fighting Nazca. If that happens, the birds will jump in the back and they will jump on the rearmost units, which is going to be that line, and they will probably get chopped to bits, which ends me up with the throne. Then, no, I will have this throne and this throne from Nazca without going to war with them. And then all I have to do is take this throne from Jotunheim before Nazca does, and then I can win the game without fighting Nazca. Meanwhile, I am recruiting the last batch of these Shutsundoi. So when I open up in this war, I will be able to attack all these 4 provinces. And then go from there. Well, this army can go in this direction, which should, yeah, the remainder of this battle can come down here, which I think should give me enough forces to win the war. And this army is moving back here, so they can hopefully move onto this throne. On this throne we're trying to assassinate all the commanders, but failing that, this army will just crush them. Goku the Prophet is claiming this throne. I will still have to go around claiming all of the thrones before I win the game. And right now the only persons who can claim a throne are Goku and Hirohito. Because, well, pretenders can always claim a throne, and Goku is a prophet, which makes him Holy 3. Other than that, priest level 1, I mean. No priest level, no priest level, no priest level, no priest level. Well, you get the point, so. I can conquer all of the thrones, but then I also still have to claim them. So I need to be planning ahead for that. Alright. That's it for turn 35. See you in turn 36.